Hello everyone, this is Alay Mansurov with Basement Formula. Today I want to make some small video about myself and share with you how I ended up doing this whole sim racing business. I mean, what can make someone to go and buy all this stuff and build such a simulator in your basement? What's the point? How I end up doing all this? So I fell in love with racing, particularly Formula 1, relatively late. That was 2006 when I was 16. At that time, I was spending time with my cousins in the summer, and my cousin, who is a big Ferrari fan and Formula fan, he was watching Turkish Grand Prix at that time. I remember that very clearly. Felipe Massa won that time, and he explained to me everything, how team works, that teams have two drivers, the tires, the Grand Prix, how season goes, the testing, everything. And I just fell in love with that racing thing right away. That was amazing. As any teenager, I wanted to experience things I love. For example, I always loved football, and to play football, to experience what real players go through was very easy. You just needed to have a ball and a pitch and a bunch of friends and to go enjoy yourself. But as you understand, with racing, that was different a little bit, right? Because it's not easy to get a car, it's not easy to get racetrack and everything which you need to experience the Grand Prix. So around 2009, I discovered a website which was called OSRW, which meant Online Super Racing Weekend. I just opened that website and joined their forum, and I was reading that these people they host Grand Prix races between each other on some game called Air Factor, and they had same rules as Formula One had at that time. They had all the teams, the tires, the strategy, and I knew I just need to join. I remember that time when I downloaded Air Factor 1 game and I chose that BMW F1 car, if you remember that game had, and I took it to Nürburgring circuit, and that feeling, the feedback on that Logitech Momor wheel, which looks right now with all of the sim racing gear we have, pretty, I don't know, pretty childish, I would say. But for that time, for me, 19 years old guy, that was something unique, because I felt the car tires, how the car was handling the track in my own bedroom. So I joined that league that time, and it was a great experience. I didn't finish any season with them, but I participated in half of the season 2 or 3 times. And unfortunately, around 2010 and 11, I was forced to give up my racing online racing experience because I needed to focus on my career and studying. So I sold my G27 Logitech at that time, and I knew one day I will come back and enjoy online racing again. I was always amazed of F1 team simulators, that big screen they had, and the cockpit in the middle with the driver sitting position, and the view the drivers were having were exactly the same as in real life, meaning you had the cockpit in front of you, which was going in front with two tires. So I was dreaming like, oh man, if I can just build something like that and play the game, race the online tracks like that, that will be amazing. So I was off sim racing for approximately 10 years till 2021, when I finally had time, money, and space to build a simulator for myself. I bought this playset cockpit, and I was trying to figure out what I should use for the screen. Should I go for TV, the triple monitors, the VR? And that time I remembered my dream. I remembered that I wanted to build a big screen and have. I remember I was calling different places which were making some screens, and no one were able to make some particular small screen for me for the sim racing. And I was fortunate to find this website called Simpit Technologies, where very nice human being with name of Tom, who lives in New Zealand, was actually already building this special screens which you can use for your simulator, for plane simulators or car simulators. I will tell you about how I was building that screen in upcoming videos, because that was very special experience, sometimes frustrating, but I finished it and I think it looks amazing. So please let me know if you have any questions about this particular setup I have, because I plan to make many videos in terms of how to build something like this, what's the good thing about using projectors with this for the screen for your simulator, what's the pros and cons of doing such a project. I plan to share with you how to make Air Factor 2 give you that view of just two wheels in front. Please again ask any questions. I will be very happy to answer them in my future videos. Thank you. Bye bye.